Good afternoon, everybody. Come on now, you can do better than that. Good afternoon. Yeah, this is going to be a party. First, I want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting the show and supporting live music. In this day and age, that's very, very important, and on behalf of all the musicians, thank you. Yeah. Next up, thank you to Christopher Burkhardt and Stellar Shows. Summer is here, making sure everything's taken care of, and I know Christopher does a lot of shows throughout the year, so make sure you check out stellarshows.net to see what else he has in store this year. So thank you, Christopher, for this great event. And thank you to Campus JAX for hosting it. And Lauren's here looking after all the details. Sage is taking care of the band. And John's on the sound. And the rest of the staff looks like they're doing a great job. So make sure you show your appreciation for them, for all their hard work. My name is Mark Thompson. I am a writer for Blues Music Magazine and also JAXblast Magazine, a free online weekly blues publication. I've been asked to be your MC tonight, which is an honor for me. Our first act, this gentleman originally was from Wisconsin, but he moved up to Minneapolis where he was mentored by the great Linwood Slim and George Mojo Buford. I first heard him on a 1992 record called Ready to Go that he cut with Kid Morgan and Percy Strother. He's made a lot of great music since then, and we're happy to have him here today. He's a fine singer, songwriter, and harp player. So please welcome to the stage, RJ MISCHO.
Thank you, everybody. There's a great Nathan James on guitar. A great harmonica player, but on the big bass, he plays a hell of a harmonica himself. Troy Sandow on the big bass. Bring it down a little bit. Her mama told me ever since she was a little child. Now she's grown up, she's a little frantic and really wild, but she my baby. Yeah, she my baby. You know, she my baby. And I got a real good deal. Yeah, she my baby, and I got a real good deal. Woo! Something like the Hucklebuck, but I do it wrong, so don't follow me. Why did I do that? Whew. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, folks. Thank you for joining us at this beautiful Sunday afternoon here at Newport Beach here at Campus JAX, yeah. Man, it's a great pleasure. We're just going to open this set up, just a little old-time blues here. And I'm very happy to be here playing with my buddy Dennis Gruenling. Dennis Gruenling, I heard about Dennis years ago from Rusty Zinn. And Rusty asked me, he said, hey man, you know that guy out there from the East Coast that knows how to play all these horn parts? And Rusty was very impressed with Dennis many years ago, and I checked him out, and I found out the reason why. Truly one of the great contemporary harmonica players today, Dennis Gruenling in the house. Be up there. I was just talking to Mr. Rod Piazza, the legendary Rod Piazza. And Rod used to come, was one of the few touring bands back in the 80s. I remember they would come to the Twin Cities. I'm from Minneapolis, St. Paul. Anybody ever go to Minneapolis, St. Paul? Oh, geez, you know. But, man, every time Rod and the Mighty Flyers would come to the Twin Cities, and they played all the venues that would host blues bands, and every time they would come, I would be there, right in the front. Sometimes meet them in the parking lot. What kind of amp do they got, and that kind of thing. And so a big inspiration, a big influence on me, and I'm very happy to be here kicking off this show. Looking forward to seeing the legendary Rod Piazza and the great band up here. Yeah. Well, we did a fast one, but now we're going to do a faster one. Yeah. Keep it all on the one. We're going to do a little hillbilly. I live up in Ventura, California. I'm from Minneapolis, but made about a 10-year stop in the state of Arkansas. I live down here in Arkansas. And had to learn how to play some more hillbilly stuff and that kind of thing. Nah, I'm lying. I've been playing the same music all my life. But this one is kind of influenced by like Sonny Terry, Papa Lightfoot. It's going to be all on the one and the key of F and a dead stop at the end. Because I want to try this harp out here. In the summertime she cool me, in the wintertime she keeps me warm. We'll do another number here, and then we're going to make room for the rest of the show tonight. Everybody enjoy this kind of music? How about for Nathan James over here on the guitar? First time I met Nathan, he was playing with the late, great James Harmon. James, rest in peace. And you were just a young man, wide-eyed, and you sure did. Man, he's done a lot of touring and a lot of recording, and Nathan does a great solo act, does a great one-man band show.
Our last gig with James was here in the parking lot. Pandemic.
Okay.
His last public performance.
Okay, I got it. Anybody remember Linwood Slim? Remember Linwood? As Mark was saying, when I was just a kid in the Twin Cities, Linwood and Mojo Buford, and there's another harmonica player from a band called Lamont Cranston, and I used to follow those guys all over the place, and I was like 16 years old, man, and at that time in the Twin Cities, you could get into a club when you were 18, but I had a fake ID at 16, and of course nobody checked IDs. But Linwood was playing in a club called the Clover Club. I remember the place, and I walked in there and I had a bunch of harmonicas in my pockets. And he said, "Hey, partner, you want to come up and play some?" And I said, "Yeah, sure, I'll try it." And I had never really played with a band, or I didn't know the etiquette of sitting in with a band where you do one, maybe two songs and get off the stage. But I'm standing there blowing like crazy, and when Linwood brought me up, there was one girl in the club, and that was the only person in the club. He grabs her by the hand, they go out the door. So I'm up there with the band, I have no idea what to do. And Slim comes back and he goes, "Hey, partner, I heard what you were doing up there. You know, you kind of got the right idea, but your tone sucks." And I was like, "Oh!" And I says, "What are you talking about?" And he says, "Man, you got the right idea, but you got to put your tongue on the harmonica." And at that time, you know, the whole thing, this is harmonica technical talk, but the whole thing about tongue blocking, where we actually put our tongue on the face of the harmonica, changes the whole sound. Many guys spend their whole lives playing and they didn't realize that technique even exists. And but Linwood was the guy that he just said, "Man, you just got to put your tongue on the face of the harmonica." That was the only information I got. But I would follow them, go to all the shows, and I would hear those guys had that sound, and I think I kind of got it now. I'm gonna do one more song and get out of here and make some room for Dennis Gruenling and the whole band. I'm gonna try the Big Walter Horton song. Any Big Walter Horton fans in the house? Big Walter, actually Linwood Slim brought Big Walter to my apartment in Minneapolis, 1979, I want to say. And it was a Sunday morning. It was kind of a weird time, and I didn't expect them to come over. And all of a sudden, I had my screen door, the door open, and my screen door, and I see Linwood walking up, and this big, tall, black dude. It was Big Walter Horton in town. I was like, oh my God, Big Walter's in town. They came in and I said, man, what do you want to do, Walter? And he said, because I didn't want to ask him harmonica questions. He goes, let's watch TV. So here I am with one of the legends, total legends, the inventors of this kind of blues harmonica. Never asked him anything about harmonica playing, but we watched Let's Make a Deal together. True story. This is one of his songs I kind of adapted my own way. Let's go to the key of G. As she can be. You know, my little girl, my baby, that's the sweetest little girl I know. I would walk from California, I'd follow her right down to the Gulf of Mexico. I feel so good laying back in my little girl's arms. I love it when she tells me, she said, Daddy, won't you blow your lonesome horn, my little girl? That's the sweetest, sweetest little girl I know. You know, I would walk from California right down to the Gulf of Mexico. Oh, let's go. You know, I will walk from California, look out. You know, I walk from California, whoa, I sure walk from California. Baby, I followed you right down the Gulf of Mexico. Nathan James on guitar. Troy Sandow on the bass. Everybody. If you'd like to get one of my compact discs, I have a CD I recorded over in Finland with a great Finnish band. It's my most recent one. If you want to get one, go back to Dennis's very nicely decorated with animal print merchandise table back there. I'm going to go back there if anybody wants to get a CD. Dennis Gruenling and the band coming up next. Thank you, everybody. Have a great evening.
One more time, RJ MISCHO. Yeah, we're going to take a short break. And again, thank you all for being here. Thank you to Stellar Shows for putting this on, for Campus JAX for hosting it, and for all of you for being here. And that disc that RJ just held up in Finland came out a couple years ago. It was one of my favorite discs of that year. So if he's got a few copies, you owe it to yourself to pick one up. So the band's going to get together and figure out what musical delights they're going to unleash on us next. So give us a few minutes and we'll be right back. Thanks. All right, we're back. A couple of you have complimented me on my job as an MC and even offered to buy me a drink, but I would prefer that if you're so moved that you instead put the money in the tip jar for the band. So we're setting this up right up here on the stage. If the music moves you, all right, I guess we're going to take it around. So show these guys some love. Again, thank you for being here. We got everybody in place. All right. RJ told you a little bit about our next performer. In the early 90s, he had a band called Jump Time with some like-minded, young, passionate musicians who wanted to play jump, swing, and rock the blues. Then he had a dynamic partnership with the great guitarist Doug Deming and his band, the Jewel Tones. And in the last few years, he's been featured in the Nick Moss Band out of Chicago. One comment that you, I forgot to give you my phone. One comment you always hear about him is he's very unassuming. You hardly know that he's there. Yeah. He lives for the harp. He sells vintage microphones, vintage amps, does podcasts, teaches. And as RJ said, he's one of the greatest contemporary blues harp players on the scene. Please give it up for Count Chromatic, Dennis Gruenling.
HARP Summit, come on! Let's hear it one more time for RJ MISCHO. Make some noise, huh? All right. Come on, baby, sit down on my knee. I got something to tell you, sure been worried me. You went out last night, baby, hang out all night. You went out last night, hang with Rob Piazza all night. Make me scratch my hair, don't wanna treat me right. Come on, baby, try me one more time. Come over here, try me one more time. If I can't make you love you, it ain't no fault of mine. Luca on that guitar. I can rock you all night long. Yeah, they call me the rocker. I can rock you all night long. You make up my mind, I'm gonna stay out all night long. Come on, Nathan. Well, I cried last night, cried the night before. Well, I cried last night, cried the night before. Oh, come on, baby, don't make me cry no more. Now wake up! Thank you. I'm glad I'm not the only one having a good time tonight, huh? Can we get a little more bass for the drums back here on stage? Thank you. And thank you for supporting live music here. We got this man now on stage on the drums, Mr. Joe Perez. Come on. Oh, he's better than that. Don't let him fool you.
By what you ask, you ain't smart, you're just wearing a mask. You ain't looking for a star to wear. Man, you're looking for a lesson to learn.
James on guitar. Y'all book smart, or so you think.
Need a horse, a collar, they just drink. Sooner or later, it's your turn. Man, you're looking for a lesson to learn. Hand to
Manchester. Man, you're looking for a lesson to learn. Thank you, Nathan James on that guitar. All right, I got to do this one. I know at some point in our lives, whether we know it or not, the ones that aren't here do it too. They just don't know it, but you feel the blues. We've all lost somebody close to us. A lot of it's been going on recently, but it's part of the human experience, unfortunately. I'm putting this one out to some friends, including Henry Carvajal, my good buddy Tom Hyslop, a couple other good friends who have gone recently. My favorite Little Walter number. about these guys. Anybody else feeling that one? That's for all of you out here. Thank you so much.
How about it for Dennis Gruenling, ladies and gentlemen?
We're going to feature Nathan on one, huh?
I think we could do the other Freddie Fender song. Oh, here, let me just switch real quick. Kiev. Quick band rehearsal, guys. It's a 1 chord, the 4 chord, the 5 chord. Bridge goes to the 4. And there'll be a 2 in there. That's all you need to know. The big 2 chord.
There'll be a test later.
Vocal starts it, and you come right in. Vocal starts it. Hey, Kiev, all right, we're ready. Well, this time I'm gonna leave. Can't stand you trifling anymore. 'Cause I can't stand your evil way. I'm leaving, baby, that's for sure. You don't believe in what I say. Don't think you love me anymore. Just count the days that I'm away. I'm leaving, baby, that's for sure. Oh yes, I'm leaving you so long. I hope you miss me night and day. I mean it, baby, I'll be gone. You know I'm leaving you to stay. You don't believe in what I say. Don't think you love me anymore. Just count the days that I'm away. I'm leaving, baby, that's for sure. Oh yes, I'm leaving you so long. I hope you miss me night and day. I mean it, baby, I'll be gone. You know I'm leaving you to stay. Well, this time I'm gonna leave. Can't stand you trifling anymore. Just count the days that I'm away. I'm leaving, baby, that's for sure. All right, little Freddie Fender tune for you.
Come on, let's hear it for Nathan James one more time. Luca Nerone on that guitar over there on that far side of the stage. Yeah, for all you blues nuts, I know there's probably 1 or 2 of you here. This goes back to the Checker Records label. Otis Spann with B.B. King, George Harmonica Smith. We're starting this one off. Luca on that guitar taking a... That's right, come on now. Well, I'd rather be the devil. You know I'd rather be the devil. I'd rather be the devil. You know I'd rather be the devil. Said I'd rather be the devil than to be that woman's man. I didn't write this. Well, I heard a mighty rumbling. You know I heard a mighty rumbling. I heard a mighty rumbling. I heard a mighty rumbling. Yes, I heard a mighty rumbling. Deep down in the ground. I think that was Luca. You gotta play, you got a little bit more in you, don't you? Well, that sound like my baby. You know it sound like my baby. That sound like my baby. If I had one. Well, that sound like my baby. Well, it must have been the devil. Got my baby down. Nathan? Nathan, you want a piece? Your killing. You let me cut your killing. Well, I cut your killing. Well, I cut your killing. Still, I'd rather be the devil than to be that woman's man. You know I'd rather be the devil. Yes, I'd rather be the devil. You know I'd rather be the devil. Still I'd rather be the devil than to be that woman's man. Oh, come on, Campus JAX. Well, there's one thing, babe, that I want you to see. There's one thing, babe, that I want you to see. I got your number, babe. Baby, you can count on me. Two birds of a feather, baby, that's you and I. Two birds of a feather, baby, that's you and I. I help you get the world, fly with you side by side. 'Cause you can count on me. Count on me. Count on me. Count on me. Oh, come on, baby. 3 cheers for you, babe. That's how I start my day. 3 cheers for you, babe. That's how I start my day. And the way you make me feel, hip, hip, hooray. From all 4 corners, you can let them come my way. From all 4 corners, you can let them all come my way. But I will stand my ground, nothing gonna make me sway. 'Cause you count on me. Count on me. Count on me. Count on me. 5 will get you 10. You know it won't stop there. Why not? Cause my love goes to 11. Baby, you know that's rare. You can count on me. Count on me. Count on me. Count on me. How about this band? Luke and Neroni on the guitar, Trust and Now on the bass, Nathan James on guitar, Joe Perez on the drums. My name is Dennis Gruenling. Woo! Thank y'all. We got a really short break. We're gonna bring up the man, the boss man up next, Mr. Rod Piazza.
All right, we're back. You all having a good time so far? Yeah, we surely do have the blues up in here tonight. All right, thanks again for Stellar Shows for putting on this great event. Thank you to Campus JAX for hosting it. From all the dishes and glasses I've seen flying around, looks like you all are really enjoying yourselves, so keep it up. Remember to take care of the staff because they've been taking care of you. And now we're ready for the big finale. So this next gentleman, way back in the day, had a band called Bacon Fat, and he would get on stage every night with George, the Blues Hall of Famer, George Harmonica Smith. In 1980, he put together his band, the Mighty Flyers, and with his wife Honey by his side, they toured the world, thrilling audiences, cut a whole batch of fine recordings that knocked people out. And he's inspired several generations of harmonica players. So it is my distinct honor to introduce to you.
That's all you got?
Yeah, Rod said he wanted me to put some moves into it and everything, but I ain't got it. Sorry, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the greatest of all time, please welcome Mr. Rod Piazza.
Out of here.
that mic that didn't quite work so good. Thank you, Dennis. Anyway, I appreciate it. Now I'm going to change back to one of my mics. Before I do this thing, how about a hand for the wonderful harmonica players was up here before me. They played every goddamn thing I know, so I don't have a whole lot of places to go, but I'm gonna try and get something to put on top of it, huh? One time. Stranger here, just dropped in your town. I'm a stranger here, I just dropped in your town. If I ask you for a favor, please don't you turn me down. Well, now nobody loves me, and I know the reason why. I mean no easy, baby, and I know the reason why. It's because I'm a stranger, stranger just passing by. Yes, I am. Now I'm going back home, I wear a 99 pair of shoes. Yes, I'm going back home, I wear a 99 pair of shoes. Yes, I will. When I get back home, mama, I won't have the stranger blues. Now listen to me. just dropped in your town. Yes, I'm a stranger here, baby, just dropped in your town. When I ask you for a favor, baby, won't you turn me down?
Blue.
Those are the only two I know that they didn't already play. Funky kick. I'm on a James Brown kick now. All right. Oh yeah. So we make it funky. Treat me right. Someday, baby, no, no, yeah. You gonna learn to treat me right. Let me hear you, man. Let me hear you, Joe. You've been running all over town. I know what you put down. Come on home. I wanna wear my baby, oh, just like she wearing me. Got to wear my baby, Lord, ain't just like she wearing me. Can you hear me calling? She been running all over town. I know what you put down. Come on home. What you gonna say about it on your guitar? Come here. Get on down with your guitar then. Come on. Come on. What are you doing? Come on and give it to him, Nathan James, baby. Now look here. I've got to wear my baby, man, just like she wearing me. Can you hear me calling? Oh, I got to wear my baby now, oh, like she wearing me. Yeah, she been running all over town. I know what you're putting down. Come on home. Get together. got to learn to treat me right. I hear you. Yeah, you've been running all over town. I know what you're putting down. Come on home. Come on. Come on home. Bring your clothes with you. Bring all that money that you took from me. Bring back that Cadillac car. Bring back all my harmonica and microphone and my guitars. Well, you know I used to be a guitar player. You didn't know that, did you? Oh, I was a hell of a guitar. I got so good I didn't even need the guitar. Out here. Take up on the third floor, but I'll hold my hand. Lord, try to make her understand. You never buy the detail for me. Somebody who do that hoodoo man. What you gonna say about a guitar, baby? Come on. I'm gonna have to let you go, but I'll hold my hand. Oh, trying to make the baby understand. You never buy the details for me. Somebody who do that hoodoo man. Come here, baby. I ain't gonna tell you no more. Next time I tell you, baby, think I'm gonna have to let you go, but I hold my hand. Yes! I'm trying to make her understand. You know, everybody, they tell for me, somebody who do that hoodoo man. Wow. I want to know if you're enjoying yourself as much as I am doing this for you. You know, this cat made a lot of great records. Junior Parker. Here's one that we recorded way back on the Blacktop label, 19-something. In the dark, what goes on in the dark would soon come to light. Had a little different twist on it then because I had a piano player at the time. And at that time, I thought everybody was coming out to see me play. I found out real quick when she quit that maybe it wasn't the way I was thinking about it. Anyway, give a nice hand to Honey. What goes on in the dark will soon come to light. Now, from the fire. Kissing another fella, and I know it wasn't me, and that ain't right. No, 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 that ain't right. What's going on in the dark, baby? I would soon come to light. Play a little guitar on there, baby. Come on. One time, Nathan. Well, now one of the morning, just you wait and see, baby, you realize, honey, how you treated me, and that ain't right. No, 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 that ain't right. What's going on in the dark, baby? Honey, soon will come to light. Look here. Baby, you wait and see. Honey, you realize, baby, how you treated me. That ain't right. Honey, no, that ain't right. What's going on in the dark, baby, would soon come to light.
Thank you.
Well, I'm sitting here waiting for her to call me on my phone. Yes, I'm sitting here waiting for her to call me on my phone. Yeah. The little girl been gone 24 long hours, and that's 23 hours too long. The first 8 hours I went rambling, going from place to place. Everywhere that I looked, I could still see my baby's face. I'm sitting here waiting, Lord, for her to call me on my phone. I want her to call me on my phone. I know she got my number. The little girl is gone 24 long hours. Man, it's 23 hours too long. The next 8 hours I spent praying for her to return. If she don't come back, I know my heart will forever yearn. But I'm sitting here waiting for her to call me on my phone. Yeah. She been gone 24 long hours. Man, it's 23 hours too long. Somebody ought to play some blues on their guitar. Yeah! Get on down, baby. Get on down with your guitar there. If you like what he's doing, give it to him then, boys. Bye. Luca! How about it, boy? Nathan J. Out here tonight, let me hear you say yeah. Come on. I spent praying waiting for her to return. If she don't come back to me, people, well, my heart will forever yearn. 'Cause I'm sitting here waiting, not for her to call me on my phone. Yeah, you know, little girl been gone 24 long hours, and that's 23. I mean, that's 23. It's 23. I ain't talking about 24, 25. I'm talking about 23, 23, 23, 20, 20, 20. Pretty good. 23, 23, 23. Oh! Have mercy, all the ladies in the house ought to take off their shirt. 23, 23, 23 hours, too long. How about it for this whole band? Come on. Call up the young man was blowing the harp before me. How about a hand for Dennis Gruenling, ladies and gentlemen, and Mr. RJ MISCHO. Come on up here and help me out on this tune, fellas, won't you? Come on, baby. Your business and leave my affairs alone. If you don't have no business, try to get some of your own. Now you walking and talking, don't know what it's all about. You are walking and talking, don't know what it's all about. If you don't know what you're doing, try to leave my business out. Blow your horn, baby. Blow your horn. What you're doing, better leave my business out. RJ, come on. If you don't know what you're doing, better leave my business out. Yeah, if you know what I'm talking about, you know just what I'm talking about. Come on, Dennis. Come on, Dennis. Go, 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 go! How about it for Dennis Gruenling, ladies and gentlemen? Give it to him, won't you? Everybody. Piazza. If you'd like to get a CD tonight before you go, I got some special prices on CDs. 5 CDs for $20. You can talk to the young man that's walking around here. He's got some CDs for you tonight. Thank you so much for being with us. How about another hand for all the band? They sure sounded good tonight, huh? Come on.
Let's hear one more time, Mr. Rod Piazza. Come on, give it up. The great RJ MISCHO, come on. Luke Neroni on the guitar, Nathan James on the guitar, Troy Sando on the bass, Joe Perez on the drums. My name is Dennis Gruenling. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, Campus JAX. Thanks for supporting live music. We love y'all. We'll see you next time. Thank you so much.